Welcome to the Some of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
And
And this episode, we're talking about Sisu, a Finnish movie about Sisu. Stick around, see what we think. Oh,
rolling. Oh, sorry.
the Finnish John Wick. John Wick against Nazis.
He doesn't say a word
Wait,
until the end.
Leprechaun. It's the Leprechaun. John Wick meets the Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, because of the gold.
They're stealing me gold. He's after people. He's after the Nazis because they steal his gold. He worked so hard to get this gold, but he is Baba Yaga, right? That's kind of that's kind of what they say at the beginning of this movie. It's
Oh yeah, he does have a nickname.
yeah, Sisu, right? Or no, he has something. It's another name. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
But it takes place obviously in 1944, right? And is it? I'm assuming it is Finland.
Yeah.
And it's when the Nazis are taking over Finland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they realize that a lot of those guys realize that they're losing the war, so like, let's try to get some stuff.
Let's get that gold.
Yeah, they just got gold. I'm take it. Let's go.
Yeah, you instantly get introduced to
We'll go Argentina.
our protagonist,
Yeah.
right? You get introduced.
Yeah, boludo.
You get introduced to the protagonist.
Vamos a ir a Argentina ahorita.
Corpi?
El oro.
Corpi? Is that his name? Corpi?
Who's Corby?
The Sisu. I'm gonna call him Sisu because I think his name is Corpi. I think it's Corpi. But guy who says nothing throughout the whole movie, but he kills a lot of people.
He does.
Oh yeah,
Kills a lot of people. And I'll talk about which my favorite kill is. But he kills a lot of people because they don't leave him alone.
No.
He's
And
just they try to
kill him so many times.
and they try to kill his dog.
Yeah,
They try to John Wick him. I mean, this man gets hung. He gets hanged. He gets blown up. A plane slams into mud. Well, I mean it's mud, right? But it slams into the ground. This man survives. This man is a survivor, right? He's so he's a retired commando, right? With a reputation of like being extremely tough, right? And when the movie starts, it's like the Finnish have a word for a person like that cannot be killed, and it's like, right? Isn't that what it says? Something like that. And it's
along the lines of
it's like Sisu, right? That's the word. And this movie is like, again, it's like a mixture of a bunch of different things. Because again, the lead actor does not say anything until the end of the movie. He just grunts and he like makes noises. But at the very end, he finally says something. But yeah, he's
it's profound. He says the deepest thing in the world.
What did he say?
Nothing. So Sisu means strength of will, determination, perseverance, and acting. And what does that say? Rationally in the face of adversity.
Drug abuse resistance education. Dare.
Dare.
No, yeah.
Diarrhea.
But this movie it reminded me like with the lead actor not saying anything is Soldier, the Kurt Russell movie Soldier.
Yep.
John Wick, obviously. A little bit of Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
And the Leprechaun. I'm gonna go back to say the Leprechaun because they steal his gold. That's the whole point of this movie.
Hood.
Now.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys really enjoy this movie?
I liked it. I thought it was I thought it was just because of the action.
I know it was violent, but did you guys really like it?
I thought I enjoy. If it wasn't the only movie, go ooh because of how like the way he was killing people. So I was like, yes.
I thought it was
it wasn't the greatest story, but it was executed. It was executed well.
It was a simple movie.
Yeah,
an idea, but it was done well enough for me to be like,
gore
sit
porn.
there and go, yeah.
That's what it was. Gore porn. It wasn't like it was just meh.
It wasn't gun fu like John Wick.
No.
Well, that's the whole point. You can't
really story. But yeah, that's what it is. There's no story.
They stole his gold.
And the kills Just watch the trailer. You know who kills
No,
in the red band
no, you don't.
trailer?
Well, you don't
No,
get
it's
you
not
don't
the
get
same.
you don't get the one kill where he's underwater and he slices his guy's throat so he can get air.
Oh,
That was my favorite
yeah.
kill. That's my
That was
favorite
gangster.
kill.
That was gangster.
He's underwater and he like slices the
He's
guy's
like-
he slices the guy's throat just to take his oxygen. Best kill of the
Yeah.
movie. Best kill of
Then
the
he
movie.
kept doing it. He kept
Yeah.
doing it.
that I mean,
It's-
that was kind of like, okay, yeah, this is cool what they're doing, but like the kills, but other than that, this movie has nothing. I hope they don't make any more.
I don't think they can. I think it's done. So it should be a one and done because what are they gonna come back?
Please.
What are they gonna come back for more?
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's
I
gonna go back.
didn't-
He's gonna go back and try to kill more Nazis.
Come on, more.
the trailer excites you for the movie, but then when you watch it, I thought, well, for me, I was like, man, nah.
I didn't think it was. I
good.
didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was that bad. I enjoyed it because it felt like the first John Wick. Yeah, excessive, obviously, but it just like it was like
Yo,
when
John Wick has a story.
did he just kill his dog?
They stole my
No.
car. They killed my dog.
Yeah, see,
Done.
they stole his car.
They steal his gold.
They went looking for him.
he was
No,
rid-
And you know what?
John Wick
And-
didn't go looking for him.
Yeah, but
And
this
it
guy
had-
this
and
guy
it
was just
had-
walking down. He was just walking down the road.
And it had the great actor John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo.
All right, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Yeah. But I mean, I thought this movie. I don't think this movie was bad. It was enjoyable. It was whatever, right? It wasn't the greatest movie,
It
but
was whatever.
I like I enjoy. It was. I was not bored. That's what I'm gonna say. I wasn't like once the movie picked up. I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, but I will say this:
It's a short
movies need the lead actor to actually say things, right? Like this gimmick of like they did in Soldier, where you like Kurt Russell doesn't only says like what 12 words in the whole movie in Soldier or something like that,
Like
More than
45.
this.
something like that.
More than this.
Yeah, way more than this movie. Because the
He
thing,
literally just asked if he can get like large bills so he doesn't care so much.
right? That's all Caesar. That's all he says by the end of the movie. But that's one thing that I will say is that movies do require the lead actor to have words, right? Because to progress a story, I guess that was the problem you had is that there's just a lot of quiet because he's in the movie alone a lot,
Yeah.
and there's
He doesn't even talk to the dog.
no, nothing, right? He's just grunting. Like the people who are talking, and they're just giving really quick exposition. It's other people giving
Yeah.
it. So the movie, what I liked about it is
104 words, by the way.
okay, cool. Well, what I liked about it is all like again the gore, the carnage, the action, right? The stuff that happens in it. It gets more. It gets more incredible throughout the movie, especially at the end where the guy rides a missile to the ground and
Yeah.
then he rides the airplane into the ground and he lives.
Yeah, but if once they hang him and he survives that, I'm like, yeah, no,
This man is.
I know it's a movie, but
Yeah.
still, come on.
Well, you have to have
Survives
a,
a
you
whole
have-
night hanging there.
well, you have to have a certain amount of space between your feet and the ground for your body weight to naturally, snap your neck, because they just yanked him up. They didn't put on and knock something off. He was just yanked up.
Relax, Mr. Wizard.
I'm just saying, it's just
Yeah.
if you're gonna
It's because you gotta know the square root. This is like the angle of where this guy gets hung. Like no, it's like
Bill
shut
Stein.
up. Bill.
Style Science guy.
now if he was wearing a backpack while being hanged, he would have died a lot faster. Not that. I mean, you first black out because you're depriving the brain of oxygen by squeezing the. We're not getting into it, but the fact that he was able to
Did you
move
see
around.
this in one of your movies that you love to watch?
Maybe.
First of all, snuff films are real.
8mm. 8mm.
with the late great Nicholas Cage.
He's still alive.
I mean, in our hearts.
No,
he
he's
is.
still alive.
No.
No, he's a vampire.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
really, I mean,
That's true. But no, this movie.
like saying zombies are alive.
It said this movie took a lot of inspiration from First Blood, and the real life,
I see it.
the real life of a Finnish military sniper, right? Who fought against the Red Army That's
You mean
that's
the
what inspired.
Nazis?
Yeah, well, the Red Army.
He fought the Nazis.
The Red Army. Is that are those the Nazis, the Red
I
Army, or
think
is that
those
the
are the
Russians?
Russians. Those are the Russians.
I'm still gonna say
Um,
Nazis.
Yeah. Again, this movie's not it's not a horrible movie, but it's an entertaining movie that's just made for just pure just pure carnage. It's just gore. It's just murder. It's
Yeah.
like from the beginning of the movie, this guy he strikes gold, and then the Nazis are leaving, and then they're like, oh, let me mess with this dude, and they try to steal his gold, and he kills all of them because they try to steal his gold. He's just trying to deposit money, man. He's just trying to deposit money. That's the whole point of this movie. I'm just trying to go to the bank and deposit money.
Mortgages do.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the Red Band trailer shows you everything. So I think
But what it did
and
do,
whoever directed that trailer, whoever edited that thing, did a really good job.
yeah, because it hooked me. That's why I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Right. But
But then you watch it.
does
I watched
it gave you it gave me a sense of more was going to happen in the movie that did, because I thought there was going to be more with the female characters, right? The prisoners. I thought more was going to happen with them. No, nothing really happened with them.
I mean, they shine at the end.
Yeah, but not too much.
You don't see anything.
No, the trailer reminded me of this being like some sort of grindhouse-esque movie,
Yeah.
right? Which it
Kind of has that feel.
yeah,
that
but
does sound correct, actually.
right. And that's what you get. You get, but it looks better. It looks a little bit better than like.
So it's basically like a high end grindhouse movie.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
but
A little bit of an exploitation film. Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of what you get here, with the trailer, because that's what the trailer portrayed, and yeah, like you said, the trailer the Red Band trailer does give you most of the kills, but there's a lot more kills in this movie. There's a lot of kills.
I don't think the movie's over.
I mean, we're not watching it. It's off.
Yeah.
It ended.
I mean,
There's no post credit
Anyway.
scenes.
Yeah. No.
Oh
No.
well, there you go. I would give this a C, because it's just a movie that I would watch. Would I watch it again? Probably not. But
if it's on TV, I'd watch it.
But it's just one of those. It's one of those movies that I'm glad I watched it, because it was just it was an enjoyable movie because of the sheer carnage in it.
No, I mean that it's also a nice little like a palate cleanser compared to all the movies we've been watching. Because it wasn't that long of a movie.
No, it wasn't long. It was a short
and
movie.
right when the movie came out, because I actually saw it in theaters. There's always saw his movies were like almost 3 hours long. We're watching movies, and just every movie we're watching out there was almost 3 hours long. I'm like, come on, I mean, no one wants to be like 2.5 hour movie of nonsense. This was simple.
I don't think I would have been able to sit through this one if it was over 2.5. If it was over 2 hours.
There had to been some mean like killings.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it was one
did
nigga
sit through John Wick. That was 3 hours.
Yeah, but that's different. I'm invested.
True that.
I've already been invested in that movie. If this movie was like,
like
3 hours long, I think I wouldn't have been able to sit through it.
It's
Just
like
because
the Fast and Furious movies, I'm invested. I've already spent too much of my time watching these movies. I know they're gonna be ridiculous. I know they're not gonna be good. But I've already seen like the first 5, 6, 7. So I have to keep watching them as they come out.
5, 6, 7, 8, 12.
True that.
It's like watching a TV show and not seeing the last season. Like, I mean, like, I gotta finish it. I know it took a dive, but come on, it's
No. I'll skip the last seasons if the show gets dumb.
I mean,
The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Game
I
of
stopped
Thrones.
watching. Yeah, that show went downhill.
The last season was what the hell?
Boardwalk Empire. I also didn't finish it.
I never finished that one. Never finished Walking Dead. I stopped.
A lot of shows.
I fell off. But yeah, no. So I mean, they stopped this when they knew the right time when to stop this movie. They cut this properly, and again, the trailer does really shine. The trailer that was, because again, it hooks you in. But
and no major name actors. Too,
no, I mean,
which is really nice.
They are.
I've seen one actor. He was in the Hercules movie with The Rock. He was the main Nazi.
But these guys have a lot of acting credits. But in Finland,
Yeah, but I'm saying that they weren't like massive names that
Not in
Yeah.
America. Not in America.
you can hang this movie on them. It's like no, but it allowed the movie just to be itself.
Yeah.
They didn't focus on a main actor itself, even though they had a main actor. But you got enough of the Nazis interacting on their greed, and you got enough of his will to keep moving forward to get something out there. Then you got the female prisoners. You got enough of them to kind of be like, all right, I want to know what's going to happen with them. It kind of gets you a little bit here and there, but I mean, it's not a very long movie, so you don't have too much time to do it.
Mm.
So it works out for what it is.
Yeah. Anyways, I think it's a one-off. You
Yeah.
can watch it, but it's not a great. I don't think it's a great movie.
It's
a one-off for me.
it's enjoyable. It's not horrible. It's enjoyable. It's a middle of the road movie, but
This is
the action,
my review.
the violence. If
It's a pass. It's a pass. The movie's
That's
a pass.
That's why this is my review right here.
Yeah, but like just
that or that. It's right there.
it's not what we thought. John Wick against the Nazis. That's not what that was. It's just the Leprechaun.
oh, that'd be dope. John Wick versus Nazis.
Yeah, that's what I thought this was supposed to be. But on that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
Hannah.
We'll see you guys next time. We out.
In case I don't see you. Good afternoon.